Why do politicians that everybody knows is gay pretend that we don't know they're gay and then set up these phony baloney relationships with women? It's usually a man who does this, who says, "Oh, here's my girlfriend. This is my boo," as somebody said one time. All of a sudden, who is this? Oh no, she's my girlfriend. Really? Since when? Oh, since I don't know, about a couple hours ago. But oh no, but this should quell any concerns you have about me being gay. We never had any concerns about you being gay. You had concerns about being gay. Why are you lying to us? Why are you telling us this stuff? Why are you pretending to even suggest for a moment that we're believing, that we even think for a moment that there's anything to this? What are you doing? What is, why do you do this? Do you know the number of people in Hollywood, actors, usually actors, because for some reason, if, women, gay women, nobody, but in Hollywood, the number of gay actors, oh my God, and what they go through to hide this. Hollywood, the group of people that say to you, hey, no, be LGBTQIA2 plus LXL, whatever, do it. Don't be transphobic. Don't worry about being non-binary. But we're not going to tell you anything. Oh, no. Because we know this would be curtains for our career if our audience found out that some big action hero was gay. This is so stupid. No, does it really matter? Well, they think it matters. And they're not going to do anything to cut into the bottom line. But then these politicians come along. And whenever you hear a rumor about a politician being gay, it's true. Again, not that it's a crime. We make it sound like it's so insidious. Like, is he a subversive, a Trump supporter? Oh my God, now that would be something. It's the level of lying. And they look at you in the face, and you expect me to vote for you. You don't even have the guts to tell me you're gay. And who are these women who are signing up? Don't get me started with that. It is in my private channel. I talk about this. But the number of arranged to be a lawyer who handles NDAs, non-disclosures today, you must be, there are so many phony baloney relationships and marriages, and if I don't get a kid in 5 years and you divorce, you get like $10 million, but if for every other year after that, without a kid, it is the most brutal contractual relationships of humanity you've ever seen. And by the way, it's very interesting to know. I find this kind of interesting. The law says that prenups are one thing, but marriages in contemplation of divorce are void for public policy. So while these agreements do not necessarily deal with known divorces, that, for example, a marriage that will last X amount of time, you can't do that per se, but you and I know that's exactly what's being done. And nobody has the guts to say, oh, come on. I can tell you that everybody put it this way, in Washington or state houses, they know everything. They know who's gay, who's not, who's boffing whom, and they know everything. And somehow it gets, maybe there's naivete. Let me give you an example of something. Remember when Ellen DeGeneres came out on her show? Rosie O'Donnell, remember that one? I was in a comedy club at the time, doing comedy, and we were talking, and everybody, I said, who doesn't know that Ellen is gay? Or who doesn't know that? Or Rosie? And he said, believe it or not, in Middle America, and this was then, I don't know about now, but in Middle America, or it doesn't even have to be Middle America, but places that kind of act like Middle America, there are people who do not necessarily have the not the wherewithal, but the, dare I say, sophistication to see or to believe or to understand that, yes, there are these people who are, in fact, gay that have been in your homes for a long time, and nobody knew, and you didn't know, and oh my God. Growing up in my generation, we always had people, that stars and the like, that we didn't really know what they were. Well, Liberace. I remember my grandmother liked Liberace, my aunts and uncles. And I guess we knew he was gay, but it didn't matter. Paul Lynde, as a kid, I said, he's funny. He's funny, funny, comical and funny, sometimes a bit odd, but we didn't care. And what I'm trying to say is we were far more sophisticated then when we did not know things. When we were supposedly innocent, when we were supposedly naive, we actually were more accepting than we are today when grown men have to go around and pretend that this is a girlfriend that they've had the whole time. And who were these women who would subject themselves to this? I mean, seriously, do they not have any... I mean, the muffled laughs as they walk out. Do they consider this to be show business? Is that it? This also perpetuates the notion and perpetuates this idea that being gay is a crime or is wrong or is immoral. And the reason why is because if there was really nothing to it, if there was nothing to the notion of being gay, then what they would do is they would just leave people alone and let them be how they were, and not this lunacy, this pretend, I guess this pretend illusion that they're maintaining. It is so unbelievable for me to be asked by a politician to vote for him, usually him, to ask to consider them trustworthy and worthy of my vote, when they won't even have the decency to tell me that they're gay. Pete Booty Giggity Giggity, Barney Frank, you can go down. I don't know who else is, but nobody cares. No, I mean, nobody cares. And if you Google the number of gay politicians around the world currently, it's the list is I think rather substantial. It's sad that we still have people living in these closeted worlds. It's sad that somebody cannot reveal their sexuality, which has nothing to do with doing their job. A budget is going to pass, whether the author of the budget is gay, straight, non-binary, or what have you. It's or crypto-gendered. It doesn't matter. It's sad. But more importantly, it's an insult to our intelligence, because you must think we're stupid enough to believe the idea that we're believing the idea. All right? Does that make any sense? Good. I hope so. Be yourself, kids. Whatever it is. All right. Have a great day. Don't ever change. I mean that sincerely. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And whatever you do, please comment as you see fit.